Have you ever felt your chest pinch the moment a price appears, long before any payment is due? Tell the truth to yourself for a breath. Your wallet is not the problem. Your words are. When the heart whispers, "Not enough," the world seems to echo it back. When the mouth trembles, doors do too. Yet the same mouth can become a key. Say a clear, kind line, and the room changes. Not because numbers bowed to wishful thinking, but because law answers tone before totals, and God, the quiet source behind supply, moves through the door your word just opened under grace. You know that small flinch that comes with ordinary life. The basket holds what you need, and still a tiny fear rises. You weigh simple choices that should be easy, but a knot forms where your breath should live. You are strong, you carry so much. And still a thought, quick as a pin, pricks your peace. What if this is the moment it all breaks? It does not say it out loud. It hums beneath your day, a low noise under every decision. It makes you second-guess your own care. It makes you shrink in front of a simple price tag as if a price could measure your worth. Let me speak to the part of you that knows better than fear. You are not a beggar to chance. You are not a hostage to bills. You are a woman whose word shapes her path. This is not drama, it is design. Florence taught it simply. The word is law. God is your source. When we say under grace and in perfect ways, we choose a safe road through the city of life. We do not force. We do not bargain with heaven. We speak clean. We keep soft hands, and we watch the way open at the right door. If the word instant sounds like a trick, let us make it honest. Instant does not mean the world rewrites its ledgers while you blink. Instant means your inner weather shifts now. Shoulders lower, breath returns. A clear step appears that you could not see while fear spoke. That step might be a phone call you were avoiding, a solution you placed on the back shelf, a kindness you can allow, a refund you never asked for, a discount you forgot existed, a task you can complete today that frees tomorrow. Supply loves clarity. It streams where the bed is smooth and the stones have been blessed. Blessing is not a spell. It is a posture. When you bless, you admit what is true. God is the source. The river of enough is here, and you are safe to do the next right thing. Some will call it mindset. Florence called it law. When the tongue frames fear, the mind narrows and the body tries to control. When the tongue frames truth with gentleness, the mind widens and the body remembers how to receive. This is why a single sentence, spoken with a steady chest, opens paths money likes to travel. Not magic, order. Consider how easily a harsh inner voice steals courage. It adds weight to small choices until your day feels heavy. A quiet, loving word lightens the same choices without changing a single price. The figures on paper can be the same, yet the woman who speaks with grace moves through them like a well-lit hallway, while the woman who speaks with fear stumbles and bruises against the same walls. Which one are you willing to be for the next few breaths? Stay with me. We will not dive into theories. We will not chase complicated rules. We will do one gentle thing now. No lists, no strain. A breath you can keep. A picture so simple a child can hold it. A sentence so clean your heart can say it without effort. You do not need to believe 1,000 ideas. You need to let one kind line sit on your tongue like warm tea and melt there. There is a reason Florence loved the phrase, paid in full. It does not shout. It does not argue. It names the end from the beginning and lets divine order arrange the path. When you speak from peace, you stop jabbing the problem with needles of worry. The moment you stop jabbing, the problem stops bleeding. Have you noticed how often help arrives the hour you finally soften? How often a clear answer rises when you stop wrestling the question? The law is simple that way. It hears the music of your word and dances your circumstances to its beat. You may say, "But I have tried to be positive before, and nothing happened." Gentle friend, positivity is a costume. Truth is a skin. We are not putting on a smile to fool the world. We are returning to what is true. God is my source. The word is law. I am under grace. From that ground you can ask, you can act, you can receive. And if shame tries to speak, let it pass like a cloud. Shame says you must suffer to be worthy. Grace says you are worthy. Therefore, you can choose the next kind step right now. Let your body hear this. Safety does not wait at the end of a perfect plan. Safety arrives when your breath softens and your word aligns. Then plans become clear. Then numbers become honest. Then help finds you without being dragged. You are not late. You are not behind. You are right on time to drop the heavy thought and pick up a lighter one that still tells the truth. We are not pretending scarcity away. We are choosing the door called enough and walking through it with authority that does not raise its voice. So here is the gentle thing. Say yes to calm. Let your jaw loosen. Let your shoulders slide down like curtains at the end of a noisy play. If a picture wants to come, let it be simple. The word paid, written in quiet ink where worry used to sit, not as a boast, not as a dare, but as a label of peace. If a sentence wants to rise, let it be clean and child simple. You will learn the exact line soon and speak it with me. For now, let your heart practice the shape of a blessing. Bless the path. Bless your own good hands. Bless the exchange that is already on its way to you, under grace and in perfect ways. Stay. Your breath is already softer. The knot in your middle is already loosening its grip. You are closer to flow than your fear will admit. In a moment, I will show you how to place one sentence like a lantern in the dark and watch the corridor light up. Not rushing, not begging. Only the steady authority of a woman who knows where her source lives and how the law listens when she speaks with love. Let us set the ground you can truly stand on. When I say the word is law, I do not mean harsh rules that scold you. I mean a steady pattern in life as trustworthy as sunrise. Words are not only sounds, they are directions you give to your own mind, to your nerves, and to the river of a supply that moves through this world. A calm, clean word lays a kind track. A fearful word lays a crooked one. When your word changes, the track under your feet changes. You feel it first in your chest. Then you see it in your choices, and soon it appears in results that look like help, clarity, and provision. God is source. This line carries no argument, only rest. You may have many channels through which money and help arrive, but the source behind every channel is one. A job can change, a customer can delay, a plan can shift, yet the source does not run dry. When you let this truth sit inside you like warm light, the panic that makes your hands shake begins to quiet. From that quiet, you make finer moves. From that quiet, you notice doors you missed when worry shouted in your ear. This is how faith becomes practical. We are not floating above life. We are walking through it with steadier steps. Under grace and in perfect ways is the fence that keeps your garden safe. It means you choose good that blesses all and harms none, including yourself. If a desire needs a fight that breaks your peace or breaks another person's peace, it is not your path. Grace turns desire into right timing, right people, right place. Grace lets you receive without wrestling and give without fear. Under grace is not slow. Under grace is precise. It arrives at the hour that truly helps and not a moment that would harm. Now we must speak about the word instant, because your heart is wise and does not want pretty promises. Instant is not a trick that forces the world to kneel. Instant is an inner turning. You move from tight to open, from fog to a small, clear light. In that turn, you can hear the next right step. You can notice the favor that was already standing near you but could not be seen through your worry. A woman who breathes, blesses, and speaks one clean sentence often finds that the answer she needed was already in the drawer, already in a friend's memory, already in her own courage. The shift is quiet, but its fruit is real. You may wonder whether words can change numbers. Words change you, and you change how you meet the numbers. When fear rules, the mind shrinks and only sees one hard path. When truth rules, the mind opens and sees many gentle paths. Perhaps there is a discount you forgot to ask for, a simple call that unlocks a kinder plan, a task you can finish today that loosens tomorrow. Perhaps there is something you do not need to carry anymore, something you can release that frees supply to move where it truly helps. This is not pretending. This is order. Florence loved to teach the law of non-resistance. Do not push against the problem like a rigid door. Bless the door. Turn the handle that moves with little effort. The law of increase belongs here too. What you bless increases. When you bless your work, your skills, your small harvest, you invite them to grow. Harsh inner talk dries the soil. Gentle, truthful talk waters it. You are not required to be loud. You are invited to be consistent. A stream does not argue with the rock. It wraps around and keeps moving. There is a sentence that carries this spirit with grace. Paid in full. It is more than money language. It is a way of seeing. You name the end from the beginning and let divine order arrange the steps. You stop jabbing the worry and let healing begin. The body hears that phrase and loosens. The mind hears it and starts to catalog options. Heaven hears it and is free to harmonize people and timing in ways you could not plan while your jaw was tight. Paid in full is not pride. It is peace given a voice. Some will say that all of this is only mindset. I say it is alignment. Your breath, your picture, and your sentence line up with truth. God is my source aligns the heart. The word is law aligns the tongue. Under grace aligns the path, so it does not crush you as it blesses you. When these are together, even small acts gather surprising strength. A polite request becomes a kindly yes. A doubtful email becomes a clear answer. A heavy decision becomes light enough to lift. If shame rises, let it pass. Shame says you must pay for every good thing with worry and struggle. Grace says you are loved into better choices. When you are loved, you can act without panic, and you can wait without collapse. You can give with wisdom and receive without apology. This is a woman's strength at its most beautiful, soft on the outside, firm at the center. Your softness is not weakness. It is the way water carves stone. Let me make the pieces plain so they can live in your day. A word is a steering wheel. A picture is a map. Breath is the fuel. Source is the sun that keeps roads warm and visible. Under grace is the set of guardrails that keep you safe on those roads. If the path feels narrow, slow your breath, bless the road, and speak the sentence that keeps you true. When the body settles, the mind sees more road than fear allowed. Perhaps you have tried many methods and feel tired of trying. Rest the trying and return to trust. The shortest road home is simple. Say what is true and kind. Refuse to curse your own path. Refuse to call yourself poor in spirit or poor in future. If there is a bill on the table, bless it and bless the good it allowed. If there is a plan to make it from a steady chest. If there is a decision to wait on, let grace hold the timing. This is not passive. It is precise action taken from peace. You do not have to earn permission to be supplied. You only need to stop arguing with the source of supply. When you stop arguing, help finds you faster. When you stop naming yourself with lack, the world stops echoing lack back to you. Tender word can travel through a house and calm the whole room. A tender word spoken to your own life can do the same. Let your word begin to clean the air around your choices. In a little while, we will place the practice in your hands. You will breathe in a gentle rhythm. Picture one simple scene. Speak one clear line and release the result to grace. Do not worry about doing it perfectly. The door does not ask for perfection. It asks for a steady hand on the knob. You already know how to do this. Your heart remembers the way. Let us walk it with care and with authority, and let the river of supply meet you where fear once stood. We will place one gentle practice into your hands so you can use it anywhere. Standing at your kitchen counter, pausing in a quiet hallway, or sitting beside a window. No rush, no strain. Let your jaw soften. Let your shoulders settle. If it feels kind, rest one palm over your heart and the other over your wallet or the place you keep your small money. This is not a performance. It is a return. Begin with breath. Inhale to a quiet count of 4, hold for 2, and exhale for 6. Do it as you are, not as you think you should be. 4 to gather yourself, 2 to steady, 6 to let the weight leave your chest. Again, 4 in, 2 still, 6 out. Let the ribs loosen, let your face soften. A soft body hears truth faster. Now let a picture form that a child could understand. A plain sheet where a worry once lived. Across that space appears a simple word in calm ink, paid. No drama, no shouting, just the end announced at the beginning. The word is law, and we choose a gentle word. If seeing is hard today, feel it instead. The relief that comes when a knot is untied. If feeling is hard, hear it as a clear bell that rings paid in full and then fades into peace. Sight, feeling, or sound, take the door that opens. When the picture is steady enough to touch with the mind, give it a voice. Speak after me in a clear, kind tone, not loud, true. God is my source. Divine order arranges paid in full for me now. Under grace and in perfect ways. Let the lines be slow like warm tea. If your throat tightens, breathe the 4 to 2 to 6 rhythm once more and return to the words. If doubt talks, let it pass like a cart on a distant road. You do not need to fight it. You only need to stay with what is true. Again, speak the one-sentence decree so it can take root. Divine order arranges paid in full for me now, under grace and in perfect ways. Say it 3 times if it helps you trust your own voice. Each time, let one part of the body release. Brow, jaw, belly. You are not asking the world to break its rules. You are aligning with the deeper rule that Florence taught. Your word shapes your way, and God is the source behind every channel. Notice what this practice does as it moves through you. Breath quiets the noise. Picture gives your mind a place to rest. The decree teaches your tongue to carry truth. And then comes release. Release means you stop jabbing the problem with fear and allow the answer to come by right doors, right people, right timing. Open your hands for a moment, palms relaxed, and bless what you cannot carry by force. Whisper this blessing so your body can hear it. I bless this exchange and release all fear. If there is a paper you have been avoiding, bless the good it already brought into your life, and bless the path to close it with grace. If there is a decision you keep pushing away, bless your own wisdom to see the next lighted step. Blessing is not pretending. Blessing is permission for order to do its work. If pictures do not arrive easily, keep the practice simple. Look at the space in front of you and trace the word paid in the air with the smallest movement of your finger, almost nothing. If even that feels like too much, breathe the rhythm and let the decree carry you. The law does not grade your art, it answers your word. Some days you will feel a lift right away, the shoulder that drops, the idea that rises, the name of someone you can kindly call. Some days the shift is subtle, like a room growing brighter without your noticing which curtain moved. Do not measure the practice by fireworks. Measure it by the peace that lets you act with clarity. Under grace is precise, not theatrical. It places the right key in your hand instead of inviting you to kick the door. If shame tries to speak, "I should have handled this better," give it no seat at your table. Speak softly back, "I am loved into better choices." Then breathe, then decree, then release. When you return to peace, you return to power that does not need to shout. From that power, small actions become easy. A polite question, a tidy note, a simple arrangement that saves you more than it costs. Supply likes clean paths and soft hands. Keep the practice whole. Breath without picture is calm without direction. Picture without decree is a map without a road. Decree without release is a song you never finish. Together they are a path you can actually walk. You do not need to be perfect to walk it. You only need to be willing. Let us tie the steps into a single ribbon you can pick up at any moment. Breathe in 4, hold 2, breathe out 6. See or feel paid in full. Speak the decree once or thrice. Open your palms and bless the way forward. If you want one more line to carry as you move, make it light and honest. I receive help under grace, and I act with peace. This is how a woman keeps her dignity while she welcomes provision. This is how fear steps aside without a fight. Stay with the softness. Stay with the truth. The track is already straightening under your feet. Where worry stood, order stands. Where lack spoke, blessing speaks. And as your word steadies, the world around you begins to answer, quietly, kindly, in perfect ways. Wherever you are, let the world pause for a moment. Sit or stand as you are. Let your neck be long. Let your jaw unclench. Place one hand over your heart and one hand where you keep your small money. This is a gentle room made of breath and words. Nothing to prove, nothing to fight, only a return to what is true. The word is law, and God is your source. Breathe in to a count of 4. Hold for 2. Breathe out for 6. Again, 4 in, 2 still, 6 out. Each exhale is a tiny door opening. Your shoulders lower, your chest softens. You are safe to tell the truth with kindness. One more breath like that, and let the air leave slowly, as if you are setting down a weight. Let your mind rest on a simple picture a child could keep. See a plain page that once held worry. Across that page, a calm stamp appears. Paid. It does not shout. It does not rush. It simply names the end from the beginning and invites divine order to arrange the steps. If pictures do not come, feel the sense of a knot being untied. If feeling is not easy today, hear a quiet bell that rings the words paid in full and then fades into peace. Take the door that opens. Now let the picture have a voice. Say these lines after me, softly and clearly. Let the words sit on your tongue like warm tea. God is my source. The word is law. Divine order arranges paid in full for me now. Under grace and in perfect ways. Breathe again. 4 in, 2 still, 6 out. Let your forehead smooth. Let your tongue rest. If a worried thought tries to rise, do not wrestle with it. Let it pass by like a cart on a far road and return to what is true. Speak once more with a steady chest. God is my source. I am supplied in wise and kind ways. Divine order opens the right door and closes the wrong one. I bless this exchange and release all fear. Let your hands open for a brief moment, palm soft. This is release. Release is not giving up. Release is trusting right timing, right people, right place. It is the law of non-resistance in action. You do not push a locked door. You bless the door. You touch the handle that turns, and you walk through without harm. If something specific sits on your table or in your thoughts, bless it now without naming details. Bless the good it has already brought into your life. Bless the clear path to close it with grace. Bless your own wisdom and calm action. Bless every honest exchange you are part of today. What you bless increases. The law of increase hears a kind tongue and multiplies the good it names. Let the decree root deeper. Say it slowly and let each part land. Divine order arranges paid in full for me now, under grace and in perfect ways. Again, a little slower. Divine order arranges paid in full for me now, under grace and in perfect ways. Once more, with a hint of a smile, divine order arranges paid in full for me now, under grace and in perfect ways. Notice the changes that are already here. Your breath is longer. Your face is softer, your mind is wider. From this place, ideas arrive more easily. A small next step comes into view, a gentle request forms, a kind solution you set aside earlier returns and makes sense again. This is the honest meaning of instant. The inner weather has turned. From clear weather, your moves are cleaner, and supply likes to travel on clean paths. Speak a simple blessing over the path in front of you. I walk in favor, I speak gently, I act clearly. I receive help without strain, and I give without fear. I am led to the next lighted step. Rest in one quiet breath. 4 in, 2 still, 6 out. Do not try to feel anything special. Let peace be ordinary. The law does not need a show. It needs a true word. If doubt taps your shoulder, you do not owe it a long conversation. Answer with a single line and return to calm. God is my source. I stay under grace. If shame tries to tell you that you should have done better, let it pass. You are loved into better choices now. Your softness is not weakness. It is water shaping stone. Your clarity is not hardness. It is light finding the door. Place your hand again where you keep your small money. Bless it like you would bless a child you adore. I bless this money. I bless its work. I bless its return multiplied, under grace. Let the picture appear once more, simple and quiet. A plain page where worry used to sit. The calm stamp, paid. Let your body hear that word. Let your day hear it. Let the world around you hear it as a gentle tone, not a shout. Breathe one last time in the 4-2-6 rhythm. Feel how the ground under your feet grows steady when your word is steady. Feel how your heart stands taller when it stops arguing with its own good. This is alignment, not strain. Source behind every channel. Law behind every true word. Grace as the fence that keeps you safe while good arrives. Hold a brief, soft silence. In that quiet, let your life be rearranged by peace. Then nod to yourself, like a woman who knows her place in the order of things. Supplied, guided, protected. When you move again, carry one line as your lantern. Divine order arranges paid in full for me now, under grace in perfect ways. Keep it near your lips. Keep it warm in your chest. Let it walk with you into the next small step. The way is opening as you speak. You have felt how a single gentle sentence can change the weather inside you. Let us place that change where it belongs, at the level of who you are. You are not a visitor to peace who must beg for entry each time life knocks. You are a woman whose word builds the room she stands in. You are supplied from a source that does not run dry. You walk under grace so your steps are kind to you and kind to others. The law is not a threat in your life. It is the quiet order that answers when you speak truth with love. Identity comes first. Before numbers, before tasks, before plans, remember your name in spirit. Beloved, provided for, guided. A woman who knows this does not chase supply, she welcomes it. She does not shout, she aligns. She does not fight locked doors. She blesses the right door and turns the handle that moves. When fear tries to borrow your voice, it finds you already using it for blessing. When shame asks for attention, you answer it with clarity. I am loved into better choices now. This is the calm authority Florence taught, soft on the outside, steady at the center, practical in the world. Hold a simple oath that keeps your center warm and your path straight. Let it live on your tongue until it becomes a reflex more natural than worry. Speak it aloud now, letting each word sit like a small light in the room. I keep my word gentle and clear. God is my source. Divine order arranges paid in full for me now under grace, in perfect ways. Let it land in your chest. Let your body hear it as safety. Let your mind hear it as permission to see options that fear hid. When choice appears, choose the clean one. When help appears, receive it without apology. When a step is needed, take it with quiet dignity. Set your rhythm so peace is not an accident, but a habit. When your hand brushes your wallet, bless the exchange before it begins. Bless the good it will set in motion. Bless the return multiplied, not through force, but through right channels. When you meet a decision, approach it from breath and oath, not from panic. If a worry rises, return to the rhythm you already know. Breathe 4, still 2, release 6. See or feel the word paid in full. Decree the line that aligns you. Open your hands and let grace work with timing and precision. You do not need 1,000 tools. You need one true way used often. There will be days when results shout and days when they whisper. On both, refuse to curse your own path. Refuse to call yourself unlucky, late, or left behind. These are not names that belong to you. What you bless increases. Bless your skill as it grows. Bless your work as it learns to carry more. Bless the small wins that others overlook. Bless the honest exchange you are part of, even when it is simple. A kind tongue waters the ground. A harsh one turns it to dust. Keep the ground wet with blessing, and the harvest will not embarrass you. Remember how instant truly works. It is not a trick that bends the world. It is the steady turn, from tight to open. From that turn, next steps appear, clear, doable, kind. Perhaps a question becomes easy to ask. Perhaps a solution you shelved makes sense again. Perhaps a name comes to mind and the call takes less effort than the worry did. Perhaps you finally release something you were clutching and space opens for better. Under grace is precise. It does not bruise you to bless you. Under grace is wise. It does not move you into rooms that do not fit your peace. Keep watch over your word like a gardener watches over water. If your inner voice grows sharp, soften it. If it grows dramatic, shorten it. Truth is quiet, and quiet carries far. Repeat the decree without performance. Divine order arranges paid in full for me now, under grace and in perfect ways. Repeat until your shoulders lower. Repeat until your breath finds a longer path. Repeat until your mind remembers how to look for keys instead of planning to kick doors. This is not pretending. This is training your life to answer to peace. If an old story insists that you must struggle to deserve, retire it with thanks and choose a better one. I am guided, therefore I can act clearly. I am provided for, therefore I can share wisely. I am loved, therefore I can release fear. You are not required to carry every load alone. You are not required to apologize for being helped. Provision is not a favor handed out by chance. It is a river that knows how to find people who keep their banks clean. Keep your banks clean with blessing, and the stream will run through without flooding or drought. Let your exchanges carry dignity. When giving, say softly, inside, I bless this payment. It returns to me multiplied, under grace, When receiving, say, I receive with peace, I steward with love. When pausing between the two, say, I am led to the next lighted step. These are small sentences, but they make wide roads. You will notice fewer delays that come from your own worry. You will notice more ease that comes from alignment. The same world, the same city, the same prices. Yet you move through them like a well-lit hallway because your word is carrying a lamp. As your path opens, share your light. Some woman in your circle is carrying the same knot you used to feel. Offer her a gentle word, not a lecture. Offer her the decree, not a debate. Tell her how you breathe, how you bless, how you release. If this lesson placed even a small candle in your day, leave a kind sign so it can reach another. Tap the little thumb. Share this blessing with a friend who needs a soft door, and subscribe so the next quiet practice arrives when your hands are free to receive it. This work grows by warmth, not noise, by testimony, not shouting. We will close where we began, with a true name and a simple line. You are a woman whose word is law over her path because it echoes the greater law. You are supplied from a source that loves to arrive on time. You are guarded by grace that keeps your good from hurting you. Keep the oath. Near your lips and near your money, not as a charm, but as a mark of alignment. I keep my word gentle and clear. God is my source. Divine order arranges paid in full for me now under grace in perfect ways. Let it be the first answer to fear and the last word before you rest. Walk on in this light. Bless what you touch. Release what you cannot push. Receive what arrives by right doors. And when the small proofs appear, as they do in kind houses, name them and give thanks out loud. Gratitude is the hand that holds the gift without dropping it. Peace is the room where the gift is put to good work. Provision is the river that runs through both. May your river run clean. May your steps be sure. May your home feel the quiet ease of enough. And may your word keep opening the way under grace and in perfect ways.